When my kid was born, I started writing a journal for her. I simply love writing, so I wanted to store all the memories of her growing up period in a journal. My idea was to give this to her when she was old enough to understand these things. So that was the initial idea, to write down everything and anything regarding her growing up period, how she was raised. With time, I realized that it's not really a good idea to write down everything in your kid's journal, and it really needs some filtering. In this video, I will tell you how I write for my daughter's journal, what I write in the journal, and how it can benefit her. I am going to break down this video in several steps for more clarity. Let's get started. Number 1, sweet memories. This is something you should definitely write about. There are tons of memories, the milestones they have achieved, the funniest thing they did as a child, the time you all spent as a family, all the new experiences they had in life, and what was their reaction to those experiences. You can write about their friends in school, how they cherished the friendship and what all they did with their school friends, and a lot more sweet memories. Number 2, daily challenges. There are so many challenges that you go through in a day, and especially as a parent. There is a challenge to set a routine, there is a challenge to overcome behavioral changes, it is a challenge to set healthy habits. Do write about all these challenges that you go through in a day. This can include your challenges as a parent or the challenges your child faces at home or in the outside world. Talk about what steps you take to overcome these challenges. For instance, if my child is aggressive with other children and we decide upon a breathing technique to overcome this aggressiveness, then write about it. Your children have gone through challenges in the past and they will definitely go through a lot of challenges in the future. But this journal will remind and encourage them to take up such challenges and find solution to them. Keep in mind that you do not have to pour in your frustration in the journal. It is just okay to say that you had challenges while parenting and how you overcame those challenges. But don't use words or sentences which show your frustration. Like you had a very bad day parenting and you wish you were not a parent or something like that. Imagine when your child would be reading this. This would have a negative impact on your child, and this might also sour your relationship. Number 3, failures and successes. There will be so many failures in life as well as success. Do talk about all failures. You don't need to go into minute details like embarrassing moments. When your child reads the journal, they will go through this embarrassment twice. You can write about what was the failure and how your child overcame it. Or even if they did not overcome it, it is okay to learn from your mistake and move on and accept that you actually did a mistake. You cannot and you don't need to overcome every failure in life. Some are there just to make you realize that this is not for you. Do write some encouraging words or some techniques which can help them in your future. You can also write about the successes in detail, all that your child has achieved, the challenges they face, the strategies that worked for them, the strategies that did not work for them, and also the strategies which did not work for others but they learned a lesson from others' mistakes as well. When your child reads the journal, they should know that they have done this in past and they can do it again. Number 4, hobbies and interests. When we grow up, we gradually start forgetting about our hobbies and interests. Or let's say the responsibilities and work demands all our time. When my kid grows up, I don't want her to give up on her hobbies and interests. Hobbies help you to relieve stress, bring out your creativity, and of course makes you happy. And who knows, it might also turn out to be a secondary skill at your work. When your child reads the journal, it should strike them. I had this hobby as a child. I enjoyed it so much and I should start it again. And last but not the least is number 5, traits. Everyone has some positive and negative traits. I write about my daughter's positive as well as negative traits in my kids' journal. I don't go very much into detail as to how she's handling these traits, because when she will be reading this, it will be past for her. She needs to understand how these traits can work for her in the present situation and not in the past. Remember, we are molding them for a better adulthood. And every single trait, even if that's positive, it can turn into a negative trait if they overdo it. So writing about a positive trait, how it can help your child and how it can be bad if they overdo it is very important. I talk less about the negative traits, but I do talk about what all negative traits she has. So when she grows up, she should know that she has to stay away from these negative traits. It can be great if you can give them some tips to overcome these negative traits, or at least tell them that it is okay to have negative traits and just accept them as it is. You don't need to fight with each and every negative trait. There is already a lot of stress in life, and it's better not to increase the stress by taking that pressure. Some things are good even if you just accept them as it is. Learning is a never-ending process. We teach our kids so many things, and in the process, what we learn is much more. If you think you have learned something valuable, write it in the journal. You can write some nice quotes from books or other sources to motivate your child. Let me know in the comment section how you maintain your kids' journal or how you would like to maintain your kids' journal. Do pour in your love suggestions in the comment section. I hope you found this valuable. If yes, hit like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. See you soon with more such amazing videos. As always,